Operative, we have decided to enlist Noghead directly in this endeavor, since he seems incapable of keeping his filthy quiche fingers out of our business.
Being called filthy-fingered by a self-serving, cold-hearted, foreign bitch is high praise indeed. Happy to be on board. I know where Menshen is. Seems it was right under our collective wrinkled nose the entire time. I've analyzed the classified arcology blueprints. You're gonna feel right at home, buddy, because it looks like the whole thing can be found down on the maintenance sublevels in the deep stick.
You must appropriate the Menshen facility for Y-Corp, and Decane is to be terminated on site. Get this done, and your contract with us will be considered fulfilled, Operative.
Menshen destination set. Food, wave, blood.
Noghead here, secure channel Kira can here. See, I figured it out. I know how Kira can access the Ascent Group AGI that easy. Remember Protocol 61A? That was an Ascent Group backup plan, the last resort. It created Y-Corp with everything in place, including a fledgling AGI. It's like the Ascent Group spawned a kid just before it was damaged beyond repair, one who would take over everything, including Menshen. But the kid is like a bawling newborn. It doesn't know shit from Genola. That's why they had you securing the data and such first. Can you imagine the amount of resources they must have had to just have a spare AGI lying around, waiting to be activated? Mind-bending! What we're doing here is helping Ascent Group save itself. Also, some of board owners somewhere can keep lining their pockets at you and me? So Y-Corp was born. Your imp's getting cocky. Now let's do this. I ran it on sub-level grids and it found some very interesting anomalies around a spot near Waste Management Disposal Plant 21G. Should be right below your old haunts. The blueprints don't showcase any obvious access points to that area, but it looks like it can be reached via a maintenance tunnel near the WMD plant itself. I sent the coordinates to your imp.
Sender communication ordering them to set up defenses around Menshen. Expect them to be augmented by Onyx Void resources.
There's like a lot of unexplored resources right here. Things you could do to these bodies.
When in doubt, find a narrow spot and just sit there.
all interest in the human and robot, you know?
Yeah, really.
I know. I actually like the Zerglings. For one thing, they actually have a reason to Zerg.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the Alien game.
Yeah.
Well, it's a
Yeah. Lots of turrets.
Every health thing I went all of the same time.
Okay, I'm behind the turret line. I just ran past.
Alright. I'm stuck. Run! Behind. do they got down here?
I don't know,
Your
it is the
signal's weak, but I
sewers.
can see you're close to the mention area. It's just across that bridge. Glad I'm not down there with you. That god-awful stench would flatline me.
These are the Manship facilities. Quite close to our previous work zone, isn't it? Do we really have to take a...
Operative, you must secure the mention gate. We have indications Decay is trying to activate it to prove its functionality to Malpor's skill. They must have spent stupendous resources on the AGI printing code alone. Even if it failed, they will
Shit,
want to
stop talking.
gain something. Decay is to be terminated. She now serves a different master, and we have all the data on Mention we need. Y Corp will reward you handsomely if you get this done, and you'll be given your independent contractor license. The Mention Control SI should be located somewhere near the gate itself, deep within the facility. Good hunting.
You're all traitors!
We are less satisfied with your inability to avoid unnecessary death. This is the slightest shortcoming.
Yep.
Now, my next lock engaged.
I got this one, buddy. I'm gonna have to tunnel in through your imp, so you need to stick close to that door, alright?
How about I tunnel through you, huh?
Your imp's getting cocky. Now let's do this.
For the record, I'm allowing this only under protest.
What's the point of having the elevation if you can't hit anything down below?
I don't know. To give the AI a chance.
Way done. They got some real tricky eyes on that thing. Almost there. Ain't no ice I can't crack.
How does it that you can shoot me, but I can't shoot? Yes.
There, done. You can splooge all over me later. Go get that gate.
Ascenders, the extraordinary moment we have all been waiting for is at hand. Throughout the history
It's always
of this
those pants.
galaxy, there have always been times of tremendous change. Different species harness the power of science to reach for the stars, to colonize distant worlds. But though we've come far, one last barrier has always held us back. Travel between worlds has been
how odd your
slow,
fingers are.
arduous, and done at immense cost. Now that will change. With the
That
Menshen
and that
portal,
hairstyle.
we will travel instantly among the stars. With it, we will control the galactic market and restore the Ascent Group to its former glory. Ascenders for the Ascent Group!
Impressive speech. If those deluded idiots only knew they're working for Malhorst Gel.
Should be clapping with those
the
things.
irony.
Team!
Yeah, I know.
Passion! Commitment! Open the Menshen Gate!
And Teal comes through with 2 machine guns.
That would be lovely. Ah, tentacles. It's a beastie that doesn't like you.
You must shut the gate. Don't let that, whatever it is, destroy the machinery. Imprint the SI and shut it. Shut it.
Alright, looks like you can't do any damage to those.
And it all starts.
I think we've got to hold F on the terminals up front in order. So we need to do this 2 more times. Basically, it's survive until then. Yeah, whenever these things turn green, you can hold down. And it bursts just like evolution, right?
Burp.
I wonder why everybody's always died going to try to open that thing. Why is it that they always have pistols
Well
out
done, operative.
instead of our own?
Thing almost destroyed the gate generator. It'll be some time before we can get the prototype functional again. Malhorst Gelb might have failed to acquire Menshen, but they did succeed in destroying the Ascent Group. We know Noghead has told you the truth behind Protocol 61A, that Y-Corp was incepted as part of an Ascent Group emergency backup plan. The subterfuge was necessary. We had to avoid unwanted Malhorst Gelb attention until we could ascertain the scope of their powers. The original intent was then to revise the Ascent Group, but certain powers have decided that this will not be. The Ascent Group AGI will be taken offline again, and the hardware repurposed. The damage caused was too extensive. Y Corp owns Menshen. The Ascent group will remain dead, and Malhorst Gelb will be confronted in due time. What's left of the Ascenders will be repurposed. You did your part in all this to the best of your limited abilities.
Grinder.
Your contract is hereby fulfilled. We have upgraded your status in the Intercorp database, and you are now an independent
As
contractor.
we circle her like
The
wolves.
usual NDAs are of course
Click
in
bang.
place. Speak a
I'm
single
in
word of
charge.
this, and we will have you terminated.
So much for that boss bitch.
Yep.
Everybody dies to a bullet.
Yep.
Nice work, pal. Arguably with some assistance from myself, but still, very impressive. I took the liberty to install a small backdoor into the Menshen OS. Kira knows, but she can't remove it without destroying
I'm sure
the
you
gate.
do a lot of backdooring.
It's the sole reason you and I are still
Yeah.
alive. There's nothing like a bit of mutually
Especially with a
assured
face like
destruction
that.
to bring a corp to heal. No need to thank me, bud. Join me in Terra Line instead. Level 72 now.